Shame that tune!
Let's bring up our very first contestant. Give a warm Elston and Wabansia welcome to Danny Black, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Danny, give that wheel a spin. Audience, shout out what you hope comes up on that there wheel of musical subgenres. Hold on, Wilson Phillips, hold on. Hold on, Wilson Phillips. The power of love. The power of love. Power of love. All right, so Danny, you got 3 minutes to shame that tune on your mark. Get set. Shame.
Hi, everybody. When I was 16, I met this kid he was a genius. And he wasn't like anybody else that I've ever met. You know, like he would just come up and say things like, "Do you realize that you and this glass of milk are the same thing?" And I was like, "No, I thought they were two different things." And he was really deep and heavy kind of guy. You know, like he wasn't into girls and like getting drunk. He was more into like Timothy Leary and Alan Watts, you know. And so we did acid a lot together, and you know, like we were like interested into the oneness of the universe, and like so we would like sit in my room and we would, you know, like listen to like the carpet bubble, you know, like we would watch music dance, you know, and then we would stare at each other. And like I would just watch his face turn into like a monkey bubble, you know. And then he'd be staring into my eyes, and he'd be like, "I can see into your soul, you know that? Can you see into my soul?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I can see into your soul," you know, because I wanted to like keep up metaphysically, you know. And so, but we had another friend. He wasn't really into the oneness. He was more into like a direct high. It was more like he liked to smoke cocaine. And so we were like trying to be open-minded, you know. So we incorporated that into our weekly, you know, 2 or 3 times do an acid a week, and then you know do some freebase. So we're like not really in our right minds here, you know. So we needed like a vacation from this recreational drug use, and so we got a place in Wisconsin, this cabin in the woods, and 5 of us went there. And so there was this instant tension. I could feel it, you know. And I was like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy? What?" And he takes my arm and he pulls me off into the woods, and he's like, "Listen, everybody in there thinks that we're gay." And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, taking me off into the woods alone was not like really not going to dispel that myth. And so he's like, "Look, we need to masturbate together. We need to spill our seed so we can get over this and get through it." And I'm like, there's no fucking way that I'm masturbating with you. He's like, "Look, it's the only way. We have to spill our seed together." So he like pulls out his penis and starts masturbating, and I'm like, "I am not doing that with you." And so I jerk off with him, like, 'cause it was like, he said it was the only way, and he was a really, really good friend of mine. And you know, I do have to say that you know, if you're ever in a tense situation with a friend of yours, you might want to try a mutual masturbation session. Thank you.
Danny Black, everybody. Danny Black.